At ITD World, we add the most value to you for sustainable results by using our top 3 strengths: talent and leadership development solutions, high-performance team coaching and mentoring culture solutions, talent management and employee engagement solutions. At ITD World, we make it possible for you to learn from the best to be the best. ITD Mega Guru signature solutions are developed in partnership with the world's top gurus and authorities. At ITD World, we have more than 100 top experts comprising mega gurus, regional and local gurus, top master trainers, international certified trainers, coaches, consultants, and certified local trainers. ITD World's clients include the United Nations, national banks, government agencies, and the world's leading multinational corporations. Transforming leaders and changing the world for the better. This is our mission. Our vision is all about people. The ITD World Torch is about bringing light to people's lives. We help people, organizations and nations to attain their vision for a happier and better world.
So I think I'll hand to Dr. Peter just to make a quick
Hello.
welcome.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Masterful Coaching Bootcamp, everyone. Nice to see all of you. This is a community of practice for coaches and leaders. Today's topic is about problem-solving coaching, and we have our distinguished facilitator, Ms. Serely Alcaraz. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session today. The Masterful Coaching Bootcamp is organized by ITD World and the CCMC Certified Chief Master Coach Club and Alumni. This is under ITD World Love the World initiative, our 100 million leaders mandate to bring sponsored coaching programs to positively touch the lives of 100 million leaders globally. Thank you so much to CCMC Club Alumni and our president, Mr. Guy Rouse. I will hand over the torch to you to introduce our distinguished facilitator for today. Everyone, let's give a big hand to President Guy Rouse. Let's give him a big hand.
Thanks, everyone. Great to see you all today. And thank you, Dr. Peter, for that introduction. Special thanks, of course, always to ITD World for sponsoring this Masterful Coaching Bootcamp, where leaders and coaches come to learn and practice their skills. Yes, so today we're going to be, having an exponentially powerful session. I'm honored to introduce today's masterclass speaker, Serely Alcaraz. Now, Serely is the Executive Director of ITD World Philippines and a top master coach, master trainer of the Thomas Crane's Heart of Coaching and the other programs from John Maxwell, Zig Ziglar, and John Cranfield. And of course, Serely has developed over 100,000 leaders globally, and she has, she's been the former president of both the Philippine Society of Training and Development and the Art2 International. And Serely needs no introduction here. Of course, she's recognized as one of the top 100 Filipinas to follow on LinkedIn. So if you haven't already followed her, hit the connect button. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but let's learn and have some fun as Serely shares how an approach of open-ended learning questions can support people to overcome their challenges. So a very warm welcome. No further ado, Serely, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Peter. Thank you, Guy. Warm welcome to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all. And first things first, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to actually share for the next 5 hours. No, I'm just kidding. For the next 1.5 thereabouts, this concept called problem solving coaching. So I hope everybody got ready in terms of not necessarily bringing all our problems here, but really with the intent of finding solutions to all of this through the power of coaching. Perhaps let me get started with this quote from Michael Gelb. And he actually reminds us we can increase our problem-solving skills by honing our question-asking ability. And every time that we do question asking, of course, by connection, we're already doing check. So problem solving at one hand, question asking at the other. So my dear friends, especially those who have been in most of my sessions, I think you know the drill. Some people already call me Miss Menti. Okay? I love Mentimeter. So my colleagues from ITD, 3 ways now. If you have your phone with you, please do scan the QR code. And my suggestion for everybody, stay on that Mentimeter because all the materials will be there. At the same time, stay on until the end because I'll share a PDF copy. I'll share a copy of the materials that are shared here. Right? But I'll make it towards the end. So don't leave yet. Or you can also click on the link that will be shared by my colleagues on the chat box. Right? So there is there's a clickable link there. But don't leave Mentimeter because all the slides and there will be several activities that will be there. So it's nice. And I'm happy, Guy, every time I see about 74 people in the room. So we would have a good population as well of the things I'm going to ask. So let's do this, my dear friends. And once in a while, every time that I go to a new activity, I will show this just in case some folks just join us. And I'll also ask the help of my colleagues to put it on the chat. Now, so everyone, how are you feeling today? Let's do a check-in. Let's do a check-in question. So this time, I'm okay to have everybody, see the results. So we have excited, thankful, curious, maybe cool. I remember one time in a class, I used to include sleepy here. But I don't think it would be good, especially if we're following Manila time around 8:30. So I said, I think maybe, good, no one's hungry. But you know what we're going to be learning here? You're going to be fed with sharings that will allow us to become even better leaders and better coaches. So thank you, dear friends. Feeling cool, feeling curious. What is this Serely all about? I love that quite a number are really feeling thankful. We always say an attitude of gratitude goes a long, long way. Yeah, feeling excited. So thank you. I'll be, the game plan is to sustain all of this excitement all the way until we end our session today. So now, all right, I'll move to the next screen. And this time, let's do a little bit of word cloud. And what I plan to do is I'm going to hide the results first. So don't get concerned when you don't see what you have inputted, because I want everyone to just kind of, start from a clean slate. Friends, coaches, leaders, when you hear the word problem solving, what comes to mind? When you hear the word problem solving, what comes to mind? And for those who are just joining us, I am also showing the QR code again, just in case, because I saw some folks come in and you might wonder, where would I put my responses? Of course, if you don't feel like using Menti, you can also put your responses on the chat box. I will still be able to see it. And thank you there. Thank you, Kelvin, for adding it on. So thank you. All right. I hope everybody's keying in their responses and not follow the response from one of my groups when I ask this. When you hear the word problem solving, what comes to mind? And they said solve problems. So good. All right. Thank you. I see quite a number referring to solutions, opportunity or opportunities, right? I like the part of staying alive. Endless meetings. Yeah. Sometimes a meeting to prepare for a meeting, right? Mind-boggling, strategizing, issues, numbers. Okay. But I like some that I'm seeing. Seek first to understand, asking questions, brainstorming, gaps, filling in the gap, finding solutions. I was waiting for actually the root cause analysis, you know. So there was even one when I conducted this one time, they said, why analysis? Fishbone, Ishikawa diagram. Does that sound familiar to some of the folks, right? Sometimes firefighting, but I like the value add. I like the emojis, by the way. All right. The need for quiet time. Thank you, and thank you. You know, so all of this would come to mind every time that we the term problem solving comes around. You know, I also conduct creativity and innovation. And sometimes I would often get asked, like, seriously, isn't creativity, when you have when you're going into a brainstorming idea generation mode, you're also solving a problem, right? Well, we do follow a little bit on appreciative inquiry, AI, no, not artificial intelligence, but appreciative inquiry, that instead of problem solving, it is pegged as opportunity finding. Sometimes problem puts us a little bit into exactly what you all wrote down: less meetings, issues, challenge, and stress. But yes, it's part of us staying alive, okay? But I like what I'm seeing also problems in a positive light through opportunities. But either way, may it be problem solving or opportunity finding. And yes, some more, but I'll need to move to the next slide, okay? We would often encounter what we term as the problem solving loop, or an opportunity loop, okay? Because you're going to identify the problem/opportunity. You're going to identify, may it be the issue, the concern, right? So you have your magnifying glass. Let's identify that. Followed by, let's do some data gathering, exploring information, and obviously creating ideas. Idea generation, brainstorming, some would even say brain writing, and so on and so forth, so that we can select the best possible idea in the spirit of design thinking, okay, build and test it, and then evaluate the results, So let me check with everybody. Let's wear now the coaching hat. Okay. Especially for those who are coaches here. This time, let's use the chat box. Coaches, okay, and leaders as well. Where do you think, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, where do you think would there be an opportunity to use coaching skills? In which, out of this 5 elements in the problem-solving loop, okay, where do we see opportunities where we can coach? Okay, Jelly says 1, Hope says all, okay, Guy says 3, 4, 5, and I think it's too fast for me to really quote now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Winnie just says all. Okay. 2. Surya, hi Surya. 1. Yeah, thank you. Mike says all as well. Miko, all. Hope, all. Okay, 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 okay. 1 and 2. All right. And some would even say all. Mm, all right. And I think the catch-all phrase, right? Come on, Serely, I think all. All right. But I'm seeing some of, obviously, this is problem solving coaching, all elements, we would have opportunities for coaching. Okay. This is what I'll do. All right. Let's go through the content because I don't want to preempt anything. Go through the content and let us see which ones were maybe compared to all. I mean, all obviously we can do coaching, but where is someone particularly I'm kind of lost. Hey, I'm not so sure where coaching can become most valuable. Okay? Where coaching can become most valuable. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, let's keep that in mind. But I'm seeing quite a number of 1. I'm seeing quite a number of 3s as well. Oh, based on what I shared with you in terms of problem solving, how would you rate yourself as a problem solver?